Now we are going to show you how to do a blood glucose test. Taking a blood glucose reading is quite simple and you will quickly become good at doing it. The first thing you need to do is wash your hands with soap and water. If you are not near a sink, then you can use wipes as long as they are alcohol-free. Your hands must always be clean and dry before you test your blood glucose, or it might give you an incorrect reading. This is a blood glucose meter. Yours may look different, but whichever one you have, it will work in a similar way. This is a pot of blood glucose testing strips. Every time you do a test, you will use a new testing strip. First, put the strip into your meter. This will wake it up and it will ask for a drop of blood by flashing a blood drop on the screen. This shows that it is now ready for you to test your blood. You don't need to do anything else to the meter. This is your finger pricker and here are the needles. You will use this to get a small drop of blood for the meter to test. The numbers on the finger pricker here are the settings for how deep the needle goes into your skin. To begin with, you will start with a low number, but you may have to put this number up as time goes by to make sure you get a drop of blood. We take a drop of blood from the fingertips, trying to avoid the middle of your fingertip as this is where all your nerve endings are. If you hold your hands together, you can use the areas you can see at the top of your fingers. Try not to take blood from the areas you can't see. Try not to use the thumb and the first finger as much as the others, as you use these most for day-to-day tasks. Remember, only do this once you have clean hands. Place the finger pricker against your finger on the other hand. Make sure you have the pricker pressed up against your finger before you press the button. Then press the button. There is a click as the pricker does its job. This should create a blood drop, but if not, you may need to squeeze your finger. Now take your meter and place the strip against the blood drop. The meter will soak up as much as it needs. When it has enough, it will beep, and after a few seconds, it will give you a result, which you can then write in your diary. You need to use a new needle in your finger pricker every time you do a blood test, otherwise the needles will become blunt and will hurt more. This is not done automatically, so you need to make sure you have changed the needle. To dispose of the used strips, pull it out of the meter and throw away into your sharps bin, which we will show you later. This is also where you dispose of the needle or completed barrel, depending on which device you are using.